Thank you, baby.
Stop.
Oh. How sweet it is to be loved by you.
Hello there.
Hello, boys and girls, ladies and gents, germs and Gentiles. What's a Gentile? Gentlemen?
Non-Jew.
Non-Jew.
So Jews and Gentiles.
Jews and Gentiles.
So just like whatever not a Jew. I guess Christian.
Muslim.
No, you wouldn't call him a Muslim. I don't know.
It's not a Jew.
I don't know. I don't know.
I asked.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I just know the term Jews and Gentiles. So just whatever's not a Jew is, but you know, who knows?
And where does that show? That's in the it's in the Bible a lot. It says
Gentiles.
Jews and Gentiles, yeah. And then is it in the Constitution?
No, I don't think so.
No, okay. Well, good
don't
morning,
think so.
good day, good afternoon.
What if there were episodes like what if there were like things in the Constitution? Like if we found out like in the Constitution they originally wrote, and none of these fucking Jews, and they looked at us, maybe take that out.
Right.
Okay, all right, sure.
Oh, so
and, and it was a slim
found,
vote. It was
like we have the redacted version of the
Right.
Constitution. Ooh, who would come up with that? That would be amazing.
You ever see this episode of Family Guy where they were like they referred back to they do their little flashbacks. Say, it's kind of like when the guys wrote the Constitution, and the guys finished it. Yep, looks pretty good to me. What about that part about abortion?
I love those. I mean, they get it right all the time. Like, how many hours that has to be with that guy, like that team?
Yeah, it's probably one of those things. Like the first thing that comes to their mind, they use.
Have they won awards? Have they?
I think so. I think I think in their infancy, they won awards for writing and stuff.
Should. I mean, those guys are amazing.
And now them and the Simpsons too.
Yeah.
It just you kind of like, because it's a cartoon, you kind of like get away with shit that you wouldn't normally get away
satire,
with.
right?
Right. It's satire, which we don't do anymore. We
No.
don't get satire anymore.
Sensitive.
We don't get it. We're sissies.
Sensitivity has
We're
replaced satire.
Mm-hmm.
I've been playing with a glue gun here.
And would you make your skin
Well, no, I just had to mount the thing firmer.
again?
Well, yeah, I just put a whole stick of glue on it, like motherfucker. Didn't realize it was gonna drip on the other side.
Yeah.
Fuck, and then you turn it over. It's like making pancakes. Yeah.
Keep a database for your family. Is this your wife? Let's compare.
Oh my gosh. What do you mean, like skin samples?
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, good afternoon.
Hey.
Two Bros Podcast, episode 66.
Double six dot.
Double six.
Double
Ooh.
six dot. Double
Wow.
six dot. It's been a couple weeks, man.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy belated birthday.
And happy Father's Day.
Thank you very much. And back at you.
Indeed, I enjoyed so much.
A lot of shit's happened last couple weeks.
Yeah, a lot of shit's happened. So I'm not in the city. I'm in between contracts right now. So
Yeah.
So I'm going on a cruise next week.
Ooh,
so
where you going?
We're going to Bahamas.
Oh.
And it's about 20 of us.
Nice.
All my level 1 guys. Yeah, we're gonna have a great time. It's Bahamas 5 days. So leaves Monday, comes back Friday.
Where you leaving out of?
Miami.
Okay.
So we fly down to Miami on Monday
Okay.
morning. The boat leaves at 3, so we have plenty of time to get on the boat. And it goes Bahamas, it goes Nassau, and then they have a new private island, Bahamas Coco Cay, which is made by Royal Caribbean. It's their own island. So we did that in Haiti when we went to Labadee.
Okay.
With that was actually, I think, Norwegian. One of those. Fun, fantastic, and to go with a bunch of friends, a bunch of our peers, all the same age, all kind of, the guys we hang out together with. So we'll have a nice time.
It's gonna be a fantastic time.
$230 for the drink package. So
Okay.
I'm in, and I will drink all their liquor.
I've never.
What?
I don't know. I think the drink package is. I think they get you in the drink package. I don't think you can drink.
I don't think you could drink. I can.
Up to
yourself.
the drink.
I will
to make the drink package. To make the drink package
worth it.
Worth it.
So the last time I did not get the drink package, and mind you, this is like going to be my 4th cruise, which I can't believe I've never cruised all my up until the last 4 years. I mean, the last 4 years we've been on a cruise every year, and first year I did not get the drink package, and I was and then all those little fucking tickets adding up, and the CPass card is fuck it, give me another one, buddy.
Yeah,
another one, give me one. And so you don't see it add up, and at the end it's like, what the fuck? That drink wasn't even worth it. The drink wasn't even worth the ticket price. So I said, fuck that, never again. I'm going to get the drink package, and I'm going to anoint myself and just make sure I get
Make sure you
make sure I get the amount worth. Fuck it, I'm not leaving no change on the table. That's for sure.
I've been on a handful of cruises. I've never drank up to the point, because there are times when I want to calm down a bit.
Yeah.
You know, there are times where I don't want to drink.
Yeah.
I try to make sure, okay, look, you can like gorge yourself with food and liquor on a cruise.
Yeah.
And they'll just bring you more.
Yeah.
There is no
Love it.
there's never the, well, I'm sorry, sir. No,
Right.
they'll bring it out. They'll bring out more shit. So
They did run out on they actually ran out of bottled water.
that's interesting.
Yeah, and I was very like, what? And it was like, don't worry, as soon as we get to the next port, we're stocked.
Yeah.
We're loading up again. And I guess the cruise had come from, it was like that's when we left out of New York, out of Bayonne.
Okay.
Which I'll never do again.
No, that's the
No.
last cruise I went to. I left out of Bayonne.
The water's super choppy, no? It was.
It wasn't. That wasn't that bad.
Oh, okay.
That wasn't that
Maybe
bad.
it was the time we went. Maybe it was when.
Yeah,
when
it could
we
have been
went.
the time. I didn't like going out of Bayonne because I almost got into a fight with the security dude
Okay.
as soon as we got on. He got a little handsy with my wife,
Hey.
and he just like moved her along. I was like, yo, bro, I'm like, easy with the hand. So I didn't touch your wife. I said, motherfucker, I just saw you touch
Right.
my wife.
Jeez.
Just chill.
God.
I said, we need to start this shit now.
Right. The one thing I did like about Bayonne was while we were on the cruise, I could see my truck. And I'm showing off, like, look, I got range. I got range, motherfucker. I'm on the top deck at the buffet, like, and then I hit the fucking auto start. I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah,
Start the
that
car.
shit better cut.
It cuts off
better
in
cut
20,
off.
20 seconds.
Oh, does it
No,
really?
20 minutes. 20 minutes, like a warm-up, idle.
Oh.
And it auto cuts off after
Okay.
20. Yeah, okay.
Well,
I wouldn't know.
Hope so.
Right, hope so. Hope so. But yeah, I don't know. The water was really. I mean, it didn't bother me. It just bothered her. And if she's bothered, then
you're bothered
I'm
because you get
I gotta answer.
You got to answer questions
Why?
that you don't want to answer.
Why?
It's the water. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not in charge of the water.
And then the one thing I did not like about Norwegian, it was our first cruise, which was amazing time. We had amazing. The boat was fantastic. The getaway, I don't know, it was fucking amazing. And it was my first cruise. I proceeded to entertain the thought of buying a $3,000 bottle of scotch, whiskey. But it was the Navigator, and it had a compass on it. It was a liter. It was the fucking best. The bottle was just amazing. The shit looked like a fucking Rolex. And I was like, fucking get it. It was a good year this year. I'm gonna get that fucking bottle, put it on, never touch it, And you get to meet the captain, and it comes with, hey, okay, push you, go to the captain. And I went upstairs. Hello, how are you? And I'm like, hey, captain, how are you? Hey, captain, how are you? Motherfucker would not shake my hand.
Oh!
Insert blank stare here. And I was like, really? And it was like, the guy next to him was like, I was like, what the fuck? He said, this is customary, man. And I extended twice. Okay, back at you. Have a good time. I don't want the
fuck. I just dropped $3,000.
No, I didn't take it. I didn't buy it.
Oh, okay, good.
He made my decision for me.
Nice.
I said, nope, done.
Congratulations.
I'm not gonna fucking buy. I'm not patron. That's what I'm gonna remember.
Exactly.
I want to remember this thing to have a great time. And I was like, nope. You know what? Thanks for talking me out of this, you fucker. But this guy was like Thor. He was 7 feet tall and broad shoulders. I mean, he was like a specimen, like a Drago or something. Fucking Ivan.
He was invented.
Yeah. This guy was like chiseled, chip, perfect triangle, like body. Like, I was like, what the fuck is this guy? He was like a Ivan Drago type of Norwegian. Maybe he was really Norwegian. Weird.
A lot of these, I encounter some of these dudes
Swedish
at the
fuckers.
UN. Just like a lot of these dudes have these weird notions about what
Right.
you are supposed to be.
Right.
And then when you demonstrate, just like you said, you're like, hey, how you doing? Stuff like that. They give you the rote response. Like,
He's
you're like,
talking
no,
to me.
how are you?
Yeah.
Can you get out of the fucking way so I can get my coffee? Or shake my hand because I'm about to drop
Right.
$3,000 on this fucking thing.
How about it? It would be nice.
I'm about to give you a raise. So
Yeah, but I mean, even the whole idea, the whole notion that it was hey, when you go buy this bottle, you get to go upstairs and he signs it and
Mm-hmm.
does all this other stuff. So you staring at me like, this is the guy that bought the bottle? Like,
Right.
send him back to the barracks. Like, send him back to the brig. Fuck you,
Fuck
fucking
you, exactly.
Sweden,
Fuck
Svagen, Hagen-Dazs.
And I would wonder what would happen if that got word up to like their corporate offices.
Well-
Hey, this dude was on the verge of buying a $3,000 bottle. Met the captain. Captain seemed kind of little iffy about it, and dude decided not to buy it. So you wonder if somebody in the corporate would say, "What?
Yeah. Oddly enough, I was recording the entire trip, and that was the one moment I did
One
not
you didn't
record.
record."
Weird.
The one that might have gotten you some. That might have gotten you some attention. Like if you just said, "Hey, look, you know what? I went
This is fucked
to see the captain. I was gonna,
Yeah.
buy this thing and part of seeing the captain, and he seemed like, I mean, it's not like we were drowning and he had other shit to do.
Right. This was, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, this was part of the thing.
Part of the
Like,
deal. This was it.
That's what they told you. You would go meet and greet the captain. You go up
Exactly.
to the fucking deck and you see all the fucking buttons.
You took the
know?
job that was on the list of shit
Yeah.
you gotta do.
So I then proceeded to think that it was me that he did not want to entertain, because he was very smart. I didn't see him shake hands with anyone else either. But beside the point, I mean, come
You
on,
shook somebody's hand.
shook somebody's
Somebody's hand got shook.
Yeah. So I left it at that. Came to my senses and glad I did not buy the bottle. So.
Good for you.
But great cruise. And I'm looking forward to this one here. 5 days. 5 days, 4 nights. Yeah, I guess Monday to Friday.
Yeah.
So it's like a whole week. And so I'm like I said, I'm in between contracts because it was either if I take a new one, not then fuck my cruise up and
Yeah.
like, hey, no, we need you this week. And I'm like, dude, 4th of July week is nothing happening. Okay, everyone's preparing for the summer, and in fact that it's on a Wednesday or Thursday, right? What's 4th of July?
4th of July is on Thursday.
Thursday. Okay,
So there's nobody's doing business on Wednesday and Thursday and Friday.
right, correct. So. What do you get? Monday, Tuesday
Yeah.
out of it?
Yeah.
That's to clean up your desk day, like and answer any last minute
Things,
Yeah.
clear up any
Yeah.
if you got a pile of something,
Yeah.
knock your pile down.
Yeah, it's like, guys, I'm not doing this with you guys. So I'll come back after 4th of July week. We'll talk about signing a new deal. If not, I'll sign a new
If
deal with
not,
somebody
hey,
else.
congratulations.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
So I've been working from home, which I don't like.
No?
No, I have no discipline for sitting here. I mean, I have laptops, computers,
Yeah.
all this other stuff, and I can do the work, but I don't know. The discipline doesn't have it for me.
You got to give yourself a routine.
Yeah.
So it might help because I've known a couple people who work from home, and they said they have to
Your
you
friend.
have to act like you're going to work.
Your friend from when we went to dinner.
Yeah.
What's her name?
You got to act like
The
you're
one that
going
works
to
at
work.
Bain?
Right.
Yeah. She said she gets dressed.
Get stressed.
Gets dressed and then goes to
Takes a
her
shower,
office.
leaves, and then
Yeah,
actually
goes-
leaves and then comes
Yeah,
back.
goes out to get coffee
Right.
from her Starbucks or whatever,
Right.
and comes back and sit at her home office
Right.
desk. Probably that.
You got
if
to you got to
yeah.
treat it like a job.
Yeah.
Like you
I got it.
left. Maybe go around, maybe like drive by the train station and then come back, and so like your mind says, "Oh, I was at the train station and now I'm here." at work.
Right.
Oh, it's time to work.
It's time to work. I get it. Yeah, I don't know. It's just weird, but I could do it. I could get used to it because then you can get shit done.
Yeah.
You can go to the bank. You can go around and
And you
But-
you're relaxed too. That's probably another thing. Like
yeah.
there's a comfort level to what you're doing, and you could probably get more done in a shorter period of time.
Yeah. The thing for me is that, like, what was happening to me all last week was, hey, all right, let's have a meeting and blah, blah, can you come by our office? And I'm like, fuck. Then I got to go into the city, and then I take the train in, and now I got to time the commute,
Right. So when
And-
you leave and
Yeah, I'm used to going to my office, put my shit down,
Yeah.
run out, go cross town, uptown, downtown, go here, run back to the office. Oh, got another appointment over here. Go, I have a base in the city.
Right.
Now I'm in fucking coffee shops at Wi-Fi. Like,
Mm.
I can't get a signal. I don't like that. But, indeed.
well, you can always. I mean, people.
Yeah.
We got a meeting. We need you to come to the office. Well, you ever heard of Skype for Business or?
A lot of
Shit like
it's
that.
fucking just they want to be with you and go
They
through
want
it.
to see you.
Yeah, they just so a lot of people are not. Even Skype, when we used to do these conference calls and national sales meetings and all this stuff, we spend most of the time getting the call right. Like,
Yeah.
can you hear me? Hi.
Hi. And the guy starts talking, and somebody says,
right.
"Yeah, I couldn't hear you."
Yeah, right. I'm sorry. What'd you say? I'm like, dude, this doesn't work. And then listen. I'm pretty technically savvy.
Mm-hmm.
I told the guys. I said, look, keep the Skype on for visual only. Turn the mics off, and
Right.
put the conference call on. Put
Right.
the Polycom.
You can put the Polycom on there, right?
Yeah.
You can do it that way,
Yeah.
right? Otherwise, you get feedback. You
Yeah,
get
it
feedback.
was it was annoying, and I was like, we're yelling at the screen, and you
Yeah.
guys are looking at us like, why are they so animated,
These guys are funny.
Yeah. But so, how was your Father's Day?
Father's Day was nice.
Yeah?
Father's Day was nice. Friday, wife took me out to dinner. Went to this place that I actually want to take you to because I think you like it. It's a place in Mineola called Biscuits and Barbecue.
Ooh.
It's like a trailer. It's like an old trailer that they turned into a restaurant a few years ago, and we did a little crawfish boil. I love crawfish,
Nice.
so did a crawfish boil.
Yeah.
It's they don't have a liquor license, but it's BYOB.
Oh,
So you bring your own
Oh, so
shit.
great.
So it was great. It was fantastic.
Oh, biscuits and barbecue.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we got to check that out. It's nice. And then that was Friday. Saturday was Sunday was a combination of the in-laws
Uh-huh.
and then my kids came out to see me that night.
Oh, beautiful.
So that was nice.
Madison called me.
Yes, Madison, Justin.
She called me and said, "Happy Father's
Oh,
Day."
nice.
But yeah, she did.
That's nice. She's trying to get better at that. At
Yeah,
stuff
she
like
did.
That.
She did. She actually reached out and
It was fantastic.
thought it was amazing.
It's Gay Pride Month.
Is it?
Yes.
It's also Drop the Guns month.
Drop the what? I never heard of that.
Yeah. So I attended the King of Kings gala, which is a black and white gala, black tie affair. The Furtado brothers are very good. These are guys out of South Jamaica, Queens, notorious gang, drug dealers, from the 80s. How do you say? No surprise. This is not a snitch thing,
Right. No, that's what they were.
That's what they were, and they've managed to turn their careers around and create a nonprofit organization that obviously speaks to kids about the gang life,
Right.
the violent, the street life,
Mm-hmm.
and showing them ways to do business and
Right.
be legit, And they've had a phenomenal run. This is their 6th annual Black Tie Affair. Tickets $175 for a plate.
Ooh.
Not healthy. Yeah, right at the Jericho Terrace.
Okay.
Right on.
On Linden.
No,
Oh,
on Jericho Turnpike.
Jericho Turnpike. Sorry.
Yeah, so they do it every year. A lot of officials there, a lot of city people, giving proclamations out. They honored a young lady, and I should have brought the thing downstairs. They honored a young lady and they give awards away to community leaders and people that are making differences in the community. And they were honoring a young lady who I literally almost broke into tears. Well, I did break into tears because she's 14 years old.
Okay.
She has a no bullying campaign.
Okay.
And kind of like set up like this whole network for for no bullying. If you feel like you've been bullied,
Right.
you can talk to people. They have
Right.
like sponsors and people that are very active in this. Hey, don't worry about it. You should respond this way, And then she like does the sneaker drive where she raises money and gets kids sneakers for school, like a 14-year-old girl.
Nice.
Yeah, and so passionate about helping others. So those things are like, it's good to be recognized. So she
Right.
got a proclamation from the borough president of city, borough president Melinda Katz. It was nice. A couple of other people got some awards. Fred Bugsy Buggs got an award. It's hosted by Ralph McDaniels, and it's nice. They do a really good job of giving back to the community, and so they always promote on June starts the Stop the Violence campaign again, which should be all the time.
Yeah, right, exactly.
But they just pick a month like
to pick a month to say
since
something.
everyone else does this shit, and
Yeah.
just finds a month to make it, something special. I think it's very important that what they do, and but these guys get contracts to go speak at schools from here to LA. They talk to gang leaders, members, and they really tell people like, listen, man, it's like a Scared Straight type of thing,
Right.
without the dramatics of sitting in a prison
Right.
and holding a guy's belt. But they really reach out to the community, and they do an awesome job, not only so much fundraising, but doing events, and we're working with them in August 27th at 150th Park with Congresswoman Adele. Shit, I'm terrible with these names. We're cooking for the kids. You know, they give us a budget and they said, "Here, just hamburgers, hot dogs all
Right.
day long for the kids, waters and stuff like that." And I'm making shirts, and there's a tournament, and there's tons of things that are all give backs. You know, and it's so important to be even around that or know that it exists.
Right.
A lot of people just say nobody's doing anything, and these people are doing things. So,
Yeah.
so shout out to those who create change
Absolutely.
in your community. So that was fun, and then that led right into my weekend, which was pure alcohol. Yes, pure alcohol. Yeah, we Friday nights was bike night at the clubhouse, so we cooked there. Saturday was the gala. Sunday, Father's Day, we sit in my boy Dre's backyard. You know, guys smoking cigars and bogeys and just drink all day and eat food. And I cooked some salmon on the grill. You know, like everybody brings something for the
Everybody
grill.
brings something for the
type
grill,
stuff.
right?
And the women kind of like, okay, we come, we'll say hello, we'll leave you guys alone. And then, of course, Monday followed up with my birthday. I went to Shake and Crab in Flushing,
Okay.
which is similar. It boils crawfish, you can
Right.
get whatever you want. And I had an amazing crab leg boil with the shaken, what they call it, the shaken, whatever they call it, the shaken something, shaken package, like
Okay.
like a combo, shaken combo, or whatever. it
Okay.
is. And it had fucking chorizo sausage.
Yeah, you probably had sausage, corn, and,
corn.
Yeah.
Potatoes, all in a bag.
Yeah.
You know, and I love it because it's like no dishes. These guys got to be great. Like, we
Yeah.
don't fucking wash no dishes. Throw the fucking
Yeah, you
bags
probably
away.
throw some paper out and put it in the bag. You
Yep.
open it up.
Yeah.
Give you a bucket for some shells. If
Yeah,
You need it.
yeah. And it was funny. They did not give us a bucket. And we was like, yo, where's the bucket? That's kind of part of the deal. You gotta fling your fucking thing. But I wound up getting the hot one because I like the spicy stuff, and it was fantastic. It was really good.
Nice.
I really enjoyed it, and that was it. That was it. My birthday was very simple. Just, you know, I'm 47.
Yeah.
You know, although I'm sorry to keep talking. I'm just
Yeah,
rambling.
it's what we do.
I know. But I've had to make a ton of rest in peace shirts. This last 3 weeks, I've made over 1,000 rest in peace shirts for different people. And this number is scaring the shit out of me. Like,
Yeah.
it's like this. I don't want to be a rest in peace shirt guy, you know. But it happens every week. It's another one. Another one just happened. And I just got another call. I'm like, damn.
Wow.
And then I'm reading the dates, and it's like close to my birthday, and
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa. This guy was, hey man, you know, and it gets kind of creepy.
It does when you start
Yeah.
seeing people your age,
Yeah.
like dying, and
Yeah.
and not dying because they were foolish, dying because they
Right.
suffered some kind of ailment or
Right.
something like that.
Health.
Yeah.
Health. I mean, you know, these people are fooling themselves. And on my birthday, I went and got my physical, my annual physical, urologist, all this stuff, and figuring out what's, making sure I'm not gonna die,
Right.
And these people who get diagnosed for hypertension or high blood pressure and all these other things must either follow the doctor's orders,
Yeah.
get a second opinion, or maybe if you don't like what he said, get another doctor or whatever else, or make your affairs, get your affairs in order.
Right.
'Cause
Yeah.
they're telling you you're gonna die, man. Like,
Yeah.
this shit is this hypertension and strokes and all this shit that's happening. These people, dude, this shit is all because motherfuckers don't want to take pills every day.
Well, because they don't want to take pills and they don't want to change things. You got to be willing to make changes. When you get the call that this is your lot,
Yeah. Listen, the
Things
doctor
have to
told me I'm
change.
taking these pills for the rest of my life.
No, you're not taking
Okay.
pills for the rest of you.
I take 2 pills for my blood pressure, and be honest with you, the day I miss it, my feet swell up, I have a headache. I have all this stuff. I'm telling you, this is
But you could do things with your first of all, if you stop drinking, you probably wouldn't have an issue with
100%,
that.
100%.
And also,
That would be one.
if you added some regular exercise to your
Yeah.
to your day,
Well, again,
you could probably stop that.
Again, this is all part of the thing. You have to do the full
Right, you
circle.
gotta
Right.
you gotta do something.
Yeah.
You gotta do something. I don't necessarily believe that you have to take pills for the rest of your life, but you have to take a change. You have to make a change.
Yeah, for the rest of your life.
You got to make a change. Right, right.
Right.
You have to make a
That's
change.
what I mean.
That's going to be like not like doing something because like once it hits a certain number, then I can go back to eating deep fried mac and cheese all day and
Which is
stuff
what I
like
did.
that. Well, okay.
Well, which is what I did. I was like, "Fuck! I lost all this weight. This is great."
You know? That's why I
Barbecue
wonder.
season.
That's why I always wonder about when people, and I'll throw you in that boat too,
Yeah.
who go through this period of fasting.
Yeah.
And I always ask myself, okay, well, if you can exhort this amount of discipline for this time
Yeah.
period,
Yeah.
why can you not exhort a fraction of that discipline throughout the course of the year? So why can't you exhort that same discipline that you did for that 40-day period?
Yeah,
Why can't you do that and say I'm gonna do this Monday through Friday,
yeah.
and then Saturday and Sunday I'll just do whatever the fuck I want to do?
Well, yeah, I do. I mean, I don't. Yeah, yeah. You. It's true. It's possible. It's
Yeah.
very possible. There's times where, on random, I'll have a vegetarian dish.
Right.
Or something.
Right.
I'm not in the mood to eat meat, or I just had meat yesterday or this week, and I've been chomping steaks all week. Like, let me.
For yourself getting full
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah. So, I can control it. I mean, I think I can. And those tests are always the pure test for yourself, right? To say, can I do this?
Yeah.
Can I?
Well, it is an exercise in
Yeah.
discipline. You know.
If I could stop drinking, which, that's the one. The cold beer,
The
glass of wine.
The hard one is the one to do every day.
Yeah.
That's what I had to stop. I had to stop doing the drinking every day.
Yeah.
So getting a beer when you go to lunch, getting a beer when you leave work. The few dudes who do drink at work, hey, they grab a beer and
Yeah.
have a bottle at the
That's
desk,
my job.
and then you get on.
Not that. I mean, my job is to fucking go take clients out.
Go
and
take
have
clients
drinks.
out and have a drink,
And
and
have
then
a
you
drink.
hit the Long Island Railroad. So you grab a drink, you get on the Long Island
Grab a
Railroad,
beer.
and you got some time. I might as well stop at this place here, and I'll have a glass of wine when I get. And so, in the course of a day, you've drank the equivalent of, let's say, a gallon of liquor,
Oh, yeah.
and it sort of like feels normal. So if you can change those, it's a bunch of little small things. If you could do a bunch of small things,
Yeah, indeed.
then it'll help you.
Indeed.
Indeed.
So, what's otherwise? What have you been doing? Work is work.
Work's been good. Work's
Yeah.
been work. It's been a lot
Busy at the
lot
UN?
of bullshit changes. Yeah, a lot of because like we've merged with other companies now,
Ah.
and so it's been like, well, how are we going to do this and how are we
Uh-huh.
going to do that? And we're starting to find out that's other groups who are bigger groups that we've like become a part of. They're completely unorganized,
Oh,
and so they kind of want to do things in a backwards way. So it's kind of like they show up with horse and buggies and say, "Hey, this is how we're going to get around to work."
No!
Oh, okay. Well, we have cars now. We don't need the horse and buggies
I see.
anymore. But we've been using horse and buggies for all this time, and it's worked for us. And okay, all right, so it's fine. We'll be more inefficient. Let's go.
right.
Let's go ahead.
Yeah, it's always curious to see when people ask for advice but don't take it.
Yeah, they want to ask it because they can say, "Well, we asked."
Right.
Yeah.
But what the fuck you ask me for if
Yeah.
you're gonna do your own
Not
thing
to
anyway?
not to incorporate something.
Yeah,
or
let's not and say we did.
Hey, yeah, exactly. I'd rather you be stubborn and say, "I don't give a shit what you think."
Right.
Then at least then at least
Okay.
there's an understanding
Take
that
my
you don't
shit and
care.
go to the other room.
That's right. I'll go somewhere else.
Pardon me.
That's right.
Pardon me. I am sorry. I asked.
Oh, man.
But those, stubbornness is weird. It's,
Yeah.
People just being stubborn. Like so Friday, I part of my consulting and stuff, I went up to Mamaroneck, and oh my God, I had the Uber ride from hell. I'll tell you at the end. So I went my buddy's factory up in Mamaroneck, and we just went through, like, he was like, "How are you so organized, like a one-man show?" And I'm doing $3 million a year. I can't. I said, "Cause you're doing fucking $3 million a year, and you're busy, and you got a full shop. I'm just a consultant. I get to walk and leave.
Right.
I get to tell you what to do and then walk away, take my advice or not, cut the check, So all through the whole day, like we spent the whole day, and man, went to a great smoke house up there. Like,
Okay.
fucking awesome, like smoked chicken wings,
Mhm.
which were great. Nice and juicy and
Nice.
pink on the inside, and kind of
They don't have pink chicken.
pink chicken smoked
Smoked.
is real.
Okay.
It doesn't get any browner than that. It won't.
All right.
It's smoked. It's cured. Not blood. You don't want blood. But you get a nice pink. Is good. Anyway, so the same thing happened. I'm explaining to him, like, the only thing that's gonna make you better is fire somebody.
Yeah.
Because the same problem roots in there. So you're at a 80-20, right? You got 80% efficiencies, 20% inefficiencies.
Mhm.
I said, it's a fucking great report card. That's an A in my book. You know what I'm saying? 20% is not killing your business, but it gives you palpitations. It gives you heart attacks. It
Yeah.
gives you anxieties. It's, oh my God, you didn't do this. We're late for the delivery for tomorrow, etc. So, in all of my consulting and explaining, I'm like, dude, you're fine. Like, it's like a doctor checkup. You're
Right.
fine. And I know you got some bumps and bruises, but you'll be fine. This is normal. There's nothing more you could do to maximize this other than putting more people, and then you then split yourself again. So every time you add another employee in a small business,
Mhm.
if they don't have the passion you have or the drive, you're going to be teaching them. So can you manage to teach 5 people instead of 3?
Right.
That's the real answer. The real quagmire is, do you have time to split yourself and explain to 5 different people how to do their job?
Right.
They're never going to have the passion you have. You grew this thing from scratch.
Right.
It's yours. So no one's going to match you. And I said, if that's the case, if you do find that person, be careful, because they can either take your company over or start their own
Or
business.
start their own business. Yeah.
And he was like, yeah,
Yeah.
I guess so.
One of the hardest things to do when you have a business is, like, you tend to focus on how to improve the bad as opposed to reward the good.
Yes. That's
It's-
exactly what I said.
You want to make that 20%.
Yeah.
Well, how do I motivate that 20%? And it's kind of like, well, you shouldn't. You should take that 80%. Like that guy who's busting his ass
Right.
and doing everything and is
Right.
perfectly efficient. How do you put that guy in a different position so that he can handle more? Because he can handle more.
He can
You know.
handle more, and that's what I said. I said, look, you got to make those guys. They let the 80% that's doing the stuff right. Let that melt into the 20.
Yeah, right.
Because once the inefficiencies catch up and it costs them, they'll learn how to. Hey, you know what? If we can I could take on more.
Mm-hmm.
And he did. He took a lot of my notes, and a lot of my things in his shop was like, dude, label these things. Stop thinking everybody knows what this is. Just make it clear. A, B, C, D.
Right.
And they had these stupid little fucking tags where they write out this hand form when the deliveries come in. I was like, dude, they make fucking stamps for this shit. Like, stamp it, and then
Right.
it's like, oh, well, what if it's not the right size? Who gives a fuck? Stamp it, and this way it's normal. You're writing the item, name, number, date, time.
Right.
I was like, that's 40 minutes. It's gone. I was like, this can't be
Yeah. How can you
right.
make that?
But that
Repetitive.
became normal to them. So that was kind of like the thing. And I was like, well, these are the things that are eating up your day,
Mhm.
Writing fucking tickets out. This is for birds. And it was like, well, we do them on our day off, and we make blank tickets. We sit and I was like, let's get a stamp or buy them pre-done.
Yeah.
Buy 100,000 of these
Buy
fucking things.
100,000 of them, and then you can have a day off,
Yeah.
and then you can come back even and be a more productive employee.
And you'll be right. And you'll be happier.
yeah.
Happy. Yeah.
Smokehouse. Uber ride.
Uber ride.
Uber ride from hell.
Oh my God. So after this, because they sent the car for me in the morning, it was one of their employees, but
Mhm.
he obviously wasn't going to come all the way back this way. So he says, nah, I'll Uber you back home. Don't worry about it. I said, all right. Then we started getting around 5-ish. I was like, oh, I'm not sure about traffic. He was like, look, it's going to be traffic either way. So what are you going to do? I said, you're right. And so I get the Uber. I had a female Uber driver.
Okay.
The young lady pulls up, and she's heavy Jamaican
Mhm.
accent. And she goes, I swear I was about to press cancel. And I was like, I'm glad you didn't.
Mhm.
Hi, And she was like, wait, where are we going? Oh, Valley Stream, 1 hour, 40 minutes. I must pee.
Dang.
I was like, oh shit. I said, all right, I guess
All right,
they'll
sure,
let you use
yeah.
the bathroom. I mean,
We all gotta pee.
we all gotta pee. I said, I just went because I knew you
know,
were coming and I
that's
knew I was
right.
gonna be in the car. Like, I'm gonna be sitting in the back seat
I'm
here.
not gonna keep you from peeing.
Right.
Please go pee.
Please use the restroom. And so now she gets in the car. And mind you, this girl is in sandals, a sundress,
Mm-hmm.
shades, and ear pods, and just, I guess this is what she does. And she starts rambling about, back home, back home, back home, Kingston, and this and that. And how come, she asked the same thing cousin Jen said, is, how come you guys always doing construction around?
Uh-huh.
I said, it's not me. And I would like to have all that business, but it's not. And she says, yeah, it's always under construction. Always break the roads. Always do this. Always. I said, listen. I said, in your country, it's called corruption. And here, it's just called
Business.
business. Goomba Johnny snowplow rips the road up.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny's cousin number 2 has the paving company that paves them back in. They all build a city. The city builds us.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a symbiotic relationship that runs the city. It kind of works. And we pay at the pump. Paying at the pump. Anyway, so we're rambling and talking. She then proceeds to... I was on my laptop.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of wish she's right, and I'm like, this doesn't fucking work. I said, you know what, I'm not getting anything done here. And all I hear is, oh my god, on the right, this guy's too close to me. Why is he playing so tight? Why is he being so aggressive? And I'm in the back seat on the right, and I'm looking out my window, and I don't see anyone. So I'm like, wait, what? I said, no, I think you're okay. He tears the side this way.
On the left.
On the left. She said, oh, on my left. And I like, oh shit, what the fuck happened? Hold up. And she's like this, stunned. I'm stunned. I'm shocked. I close my laptop and I'm like, I've never been in an Uber ride. And I'm thinking of the guy at, when we were at Rudy's telling us about the insurance. Remember the guy who says taxi versus insurance? And I'm like, I don't know what to do. I had no reference of what to do.
Now
in an accident in an Uber.
Right.
And this is a person driving her own vehicle, like whatever. And I'm like, I'm mortified. I'm stuck. I froze. I sat in the back. I'm holding my laptop like this. I'm like, do we get out or I don't know. She pulls over. She goes onto the off ramp of the hutch. She puts her hazard lights on. Hold on. She takes her coffee mug, big stainless steel one. She walks out. And the guy is in slow traffic creeping this way, but we've turned off to the Hutchinson. She rolls up to the and the guy says, you didn't have to do that. You're nasty. You're a nasty person. And you see, I'm looking, I'm still shocked. I'm like, and she just point. And then she smashes the guy's window. All I saw was glass shattered, million pieces of glass. Run!
Shit.
She comes back to the car. Are you okay? Fine. And I couldn't move. I said, I'm gonna film it. I'm gonna catch it. I'm scared. I was literally fucking bitched up. I bitched up, and I was like, wait, this is crazy. What's happening right now? And she's like, I can't believe it. She was like, I serve God, and but today the devil won, and he was nasty, and he'll get what's coming to him. Mind me not to piss you off. And then I'm like, this woman has to take me home to my house.
Yeah.
So I'm
she
like,
knows where you live.
I'm like, fuck, I'm fucked. And I'm like, but thank God the car wasn't in my Uber account, so I had I have no transaction with her, nothing.
Like, you got nothing to do with her.
Yeah, but then she gets out here, and I helped her. She put the thing on. It just snapped off.
So her light, her mirror?
Mirror just snapped it. She had a little marking on it, like a rubber, like his mirror kind of dragged along the side of hers. Like,
okay.
So it made it seem
So it wasn't the mirror, because you made it seem like it hit the whole side of the damn car.
His side mirror hit the whole side of her
Okay.
car like that. So
Right.
that scratching her was his mirror, and then when it got to her mirror on mirror, bend hers backwards.
Okay.
And then knocked the casing off and everything, and flipped the whole mirror off. And so when we got here, we pulled up. I said, "Hey, I'll help you. Let me try to." And sure enough, I just
Snap. There's no big deal, but that dude's got a busted windshield now.
gosh, I'm calling my wife, and she's like, "I think you just witnessed a crime." And I was like, I don't know what to do. I'm mortified here. I was like, wow, this was. So what do you do in an Uber when you get something crazy like that?
Well, what did that dude do? Did that dude follow her? Or
He could not. He could not. He was in 3 lanes of traffic.
Okay,
On the Cross Bronx going this way, and we turned off to the Hutch.
Okay.
So unless he went around and came and somehow found us, it was impossible for him. He could not make a U-turn. He couldn't stop.
Right.
He go. Insane. And I was like, I was afraid that this guy would come back and smash glass and
Right,
you
right,
know,
it would
and
be one of those.
Yeah, road rage. Like,
Right.
whoa, fucking road rage. But yeah, what an experience. And thank God, safe and oddly enough, the way she turned off, which was a mistake. I mean, it was by accident, got us home 30 minutes quicker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was like, she was like, wow, and we're even home. We'll be soon.
Even with the accident, you got home sooner than expected.
Yes. Then the hour and 40 minutes, it wound up being an hour and 20 something.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
At
hey.
5 o'clock.
So, hey.
At rush hour. So some
Rush
things,
hour helps.
Some things did work.
Some
Yeah.
things work out.
Breaking the glass does help.
Sometimes breaking the glass does help.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, man. So I've been watching some old movies.
Which?
I watched Westworld. Now you know the show Westworld, right?
Yeah.
There was an original one
Okay.
with
Same concept?
the concept.
Okay.
The exact concept of why they made this show.
Okay.
Now I realize it's a rendition of the old stuff. Starred Josh Brolin's dad.
Okay, James Brolin.
James Brolin.
Mhm.
And Yul Brynner.
I think I remember seeing like a poster of like Yul Brynner with like a robot face.
Holy shit!
Okay.
This was great. I could not believe. So first of all, I did not see the Westworld of the new one, like
Right, right.
But I knew the concept of it. You can go to this dreamland place and
Right.
go relive it.
Put you back in time,
Yeah,
and
and go
kill
fuck a
somebody,
robot
go
and-
fuck some
yeah,
whores,
yeah.
and stuff like that.
At the Old Corral
There
or the
you go.
saloon. This is exactly what this was. And James Brolin and his guys, and he's like, is it really real? Do you get to shoot guns? Do you? And I'm looking at, this was 1974, by the way. I'm looking at the technology that they had available to them. I guess the cameras and all this other stuff. And this was a great film. It was.
Okay.
But fucking Yul Brynner, he kept coming back, and he shot this guy every time, and it was like he kept coming back. He goes back to the factory, and it was like, what happened to this one? Oh, he went off. He didn't follow the script and actually attacked the person, and
Went rogue.
he went rogue. And this motherfucker just had like, he could see like digital pixels and stuff, and this one guy, he just, you. And he's come over to him like, won't you make me shut up? Like, oh, it was amazing. It was so good. I was like, I can't believe I've never seen this.
Okay. Netflix?
No, you ask that all the time.
Okay, never mind. I gotta stop asking.
Yeah,
yes,
you gotta stop asking.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
sorry.
Easy stick. I watch it on a link site.
I'm sorry. Sorry. Did
so
you? Go ahead,
yeah.
Finish.
No, then I watch Shaft in Africa.
I remember Shaft in Africa.
Huh?
I've seen that.
So great movies.
It's-
All the blaxploitation
Oh,
movies
exactly.
and stuff like that. Yeah, they're just great to watch.
They are. Did you end up going to see Ma?
I watched it here.
Did you like it?
I loved it. I really did. I really enjoyed it. It was not slow as I thought. I mean, it had the parts that I thought.
Well, I didn't say it was going to be slow. I
Yeah.
said it looked like it was going to be corny.
Yeah, you said campy, I think. You
Yeah.
said campy.
It looked like it was going to be corny, typical shit.
Yeah.
And it turned. And then you went, oh, this bitch is crazy. This.
Oh, for sure. And I was like, whoa, this is fucking crazy here. But you see, this I can go to any year.
Look at you.
I can
You
go
gotta
to
start
any.
coming over here, man.
Yeah, I'll get you one. I can go to any year and you fucking
Mm-hmm.
and it's so many movies that I go back and look and I'm like, wait, that's a remake.
That's a remake.
Like,
Yeah.
wait, there's
Yeah.
tons of them. Look at Blazing
Blazing
Saddles.
Saddles, great
Oh,
fucking
come
movie.
on.
Blazing
And
Saddles,
he
Young
was also in
Frankenstein.
Grease Lightning, Cleavon Little, with Richard Pryor.
He was in Grease Lightning.
Yes, he played the cousin that was the first moonshiner, and he put Richard Pryor on. He got him the first.
Yes,
gig.
got him the gig. Okay.
He was
yes.
like, "Listen, if I tell you how to do this, you can't tell
Yes, he
nobody."
did.
Go
Grease Lightning.
Yeah, man. So I really like Ma. I did not like John Wick.
You didn't like John Wick? No. Now, did you see the first two?
Yes.
Okay. You didn't like John Wick.
I didn't. Okay. I did not. I liked it. I didn't love it.
Okay.
I didn't. It was just a lot. You know what I'm saying? So those rules, like all these rules,
Mm-hmm.
are the exact same thing we talk about with the conspiracy stuff, right? Like it can't be that organized to have
Right.
because that's so hard to do. Like
Yes.
to make it all work and everyone follows the. You got 10 seconds,
That's
buddy. I'm shooting you. So I don't know. That was. I liked it because it's a good action. It was nice,
Yeah.
good viral action.
I like that stylized violence.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just like all over the place. Like there's like there's almost like a methodology
Yeah.
to it. It's almost like a dance to it.
True. See, look at this. Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3. That was
a great
that's the
that
original.
one.
with
Yeah, the
Walter
original one
Matthau.
was great with Walter Matthau.
Then they made one with John Travolta and
And Denzel Washington.
Denzel. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't
That
know.
was good shit.
Yeah, it was great stuff. I watched a bunch of Longest Yard. That was a great one with Burt Reynolds.
Burt Reynolds. Mm-hmm.
But I like the old stuff. I'm just going backwards and watching some of the older stuff, and
Mhm.
I'm amazed at the cinematography, and I like the locations and the
Yeah.
like I watched Truck Turner,
What?
Isaac Hayes.
Isaac Hayes.
Yeah.
Isaac Hayes.
Yeah.
This is Isaac Hayes
Sweaty
on
balls.
Kiss FM.
Yeah, man. So and Dark Phoenix. I heard. I watched all of those.
You watched
by the
all
way.
of them? Uh-huh.
Yeah. But it was exactly what you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew what I was getting myself into, and this Super Saiyan, it's just like right.
That's okay. That's-
It's like I could either watch Michael Jackson for that, or dum 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 dum. Yeah, man. So Father's Day gone and done with it. Have you noticed there was no one on the street selling anything?
On Father's Day?
Yeah.
Well, what? I don't understand the reference. What?
Mother's Day, you sell flowers. They
Oh,
sell
yeah.
fucking
Well,
bears,
dads don't get
teddy-
anything.
That's what I mean.
Dads don't get shit.
No guy out selling tools and shit. Like, yo, Sawzall, man. Yo, hammers. Get your dad a hammer, man.
I got tools and cheeseburgers.
Oh, why not? Like, I'm sure if you popped up a shop in a corner and you sold fucking mini drills and
in a toolbox.
or it's techie stuff,
Yeah.
even headphones, and something. I don't know.
Little cheap headphones.
Cheap
yeah.
cheap shit for that.
Yeah.
This kid, mind you, this little street hustler kid used to always come by when I sit with me and Dre sit outside by his house and drink beers, and which is how yesterday started. And it was like after work, like I was in the shop working, doing all this stuff, and then it was like, oh, let's sit out and have some beers, cool out with a breeze. And John Callier came over because I did some shirts for his church, and we're sitting out there. This dude comes. And he's usually hustling waters on the highway on Sunrise, which I give him props. It's a hard job staying out there, but it's a good hustle, right?
Yeah.
$3 for a 24 pack, you know, and you sell 24 of them. That's
You
at
make
$1.
You make 60%.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, come on,
Smart.
So you just keep re-upping, get a bag of ice or whatever else, and they go right up and down, boom, 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 selling, and they sell out. So the other guy, his brother, was like, all right. Y'all got the water shit. This motherfucker selling fucking chargers, portable chargers. The power packs and the.
All right.
And I was like, oh shit, yeah, I need one of those, motherfucker. Give me $5. It's a good hustle. You know what I'm saying?
Hustle's a hustle.
Yeah, man.
Hustle's a hustle. A friend of of my wife's mother's friend.
Mm-hmm.
It made us my wife's mother's friend
Gotcha.
made a stupid comment a while back because we were talking about like when we were going to the Yankee game and stuff like that, and you know, and we said no, we just gotta grab the water from one of the dudes selling the water outside, whatnot, and you can take it in the stadium as long as you don't open it.
Right. Oh.
Yeah, you can.
Yes.
As long as you don't open it. As long as
Right.
it's
You
not
throw
open.
it. You put it in a tray.
Yeah.
Right. You pass it through the metal detector.
Well, no, you don't have. No, there's no issue as long as it's not open.
Oh. Okay.
As long as you don't open it.
Because they don't want you bringing vodka.
Right. As long as it's not an open container. Right. You can bring it in. But she made a statement that she heard that people are tampering with it so that it explodes when it opens.
Water.
Yes.
Mm.
She said, that's what I heard. And I said, who told? And I immediately said, who told you that? She said, well, it's just something I heard from who?
Urban legend.
Yeah, it's one of those things. And I said, so let me see if I get this right from you. A dude who's hustling on the corner.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he gets something for 30 cents. He gets something for 30 cents.
Right.
Sells it for $1.
Yeah.
You know, what incentive does that person have to tamper with shit so that you get hurt opening it
And he
runs the risk of nobody buying water from him again?
Right.
What does he get out of that?
And he doesn't even get to see you do it.
Right.
It doesn't happen in front of him.
Right, it doesn't happen
You
in
get
front of
joy.
you.
Right.
So how does it? So well, I just heard, and then I just kept going on, and I just
beat the
that
shit
makes no
out of it.
fucking sense.
Yeah, it makes no
Makes
sense.
absolutely no sense. The guy's trying to hustle. He's trying to hustle $1.
Yeah.
You know, he spent $50. He's gonna come back with maybe $150, $200.
Yeah.
That's the idea of it. Why? What does he have? And why is he a goddamn genius at tampering with a fucking
Right.
plastic bottle?
Right.
But he has to hustle on the street. You know, essentially nickel and diamond.
Right. In a tank top.
In
and
a
smelling
tank top,
fumes.
smelly and casting hustles of water. So he's not smart enough to get himself out of that, but he's smart enough to tamper with your fucking soap with your bottle, so that it blows up and it hurts you when you open it. How does this make any damn sense?
The evil water bottle genius.
It's just, I mean, come on, just
Makes no sense to
makes
me.
no sense whatsoever.
Yeah.
You know, just relax, get
So
a
I guess
damn water.
I guess you couldn't back up that theory.
No, she couldn't. That's what happens a lot of times. People can't back up any damn.
And then there was no example of it at no point.
Exactly, and so
no-
it's not that like you know my friend told me this happened or this guy wrote about this in something.
Urban
I
legend.
just heard.
urban legend.
Because everybody just passed it on from one to the other.
Game of telephone.
Just whatever, pretty much.
Yeah.
And the story gets bigger and bigger. Now, what probably happened is somebody opened it, it spilled on themselves.
Yeah.
And they said, "Oh my God, I got this water from this guy in the street, and I opened it, and it looked like it was full, and it just spilled all over me."
Or maybe it was salsa.
Text to one person.
Maybe it was a
Oh.
salsa water by mistake.
It could be.
And it's-
I mean, okay, fine. She had a salsa water. Okay, then the next person says, "Yeah, Tammy said it exploded on her.
Hey, you know what happened to my friend?
Oh, it exploded on her, and it took her eye out."
Oh gosh.
It just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
Those you wonder where those stories.
You wonder
go.
where it starts.
Yeah, the game of telephone.
The
is,
game of telephone.
but it's fun to see that happen when you know the real story.
Yeah.
I did that at my other when I was working for another company called Integrate when I was leaving, right? So I planned my exit when I quit and went with another firm. I told 3 different stories. So when it came back to me, I
You know where it
knew
came
who did it. So I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm taking a job with so and so. Then this one, I said I'm taking a job with this one. And the third one, I was like,
I gotta
nah, I'm
find
on my own, right? So I had 3 different stories going. And when the owner of the company came to me with force, it was like, so I hear you're trying to leave, and you know, if you think you're gonna steal the clients, and you got another thing coming to you, buddy. Like, if you think you're gonna go work for so and so and do this, that's our client, and I'm gonna sue you for non-compete and this and that. And I was like,
What are you talking about?
I said, first of all, I don't know where you got that information from. Don't worry about who told me. Oh, I know.
I know who told you.
I know who told you because I only told one person that. Because I wanted to see if I could trust them, and now I know I can't. But it's not the truth. So, congratulations. You played yourself.
You played yourself.
And now you came at me with guns blazing.
Malice and...
Yeah, so now I know you. You just showed your head to me, so I was like, aha. So none of this, because I thought of, hey, maybe we could work this out. Maybe we could, figure it. He had a my way or the highway type of deal, and I was like, okay, I'm getting off at the next exit.
There you go.
It's all. I'm not gonna work for you, and you fucking. I do all the work. I know all the, it's me running, and I'm not a partner. Fuck you. I went to the guy that gave me the partnership. He was like, nah, I'll make you a partner. Run the company.
Right.
Take it. I'm
The
gonna be in
company
Miami.
get a piece of the business.
Yeah, I'm going to Miami. So
Get the piece of the business.
Indeed.
Got to give props to a couple of
Who's this?
local Queens athletes, man.
Yes.
Because a couple of dudes. There's a dude who I used to coach when he was at Rosedale. His name's Justin Alexander. He got signed as a free agent contract with the New York Jets.
It's amazing.
Defensive lineman.
Oh, dope.
And
Justin.
over at Hofstra, Mr. Justin Wright Foreman.
Number
Second
53.
round draft pick of the Utah Jazz. Props.
53. That's dope. No one since Speedy Claxton
Yeah.
come out of Hofstra.
Yeah.
So props to Justin Wright Foreman. We were trying to get him on the show. We was trying. His life has just been.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
He's
Oh, now forget it.
everything is like he's like putting things in order now. It's like
Yeah.
Woo.
Now, as a pro. He's a pro. And mind you, a great score. His career was in a small. What I appreciate of what his story is that you did it in when everyone, the averages say you can't come out of that school. Like,
Right.
it's just Hofstra. It's a
Right.
local school. Like,
Right.
you don't get the big plays, but you're scoring 27 a night. You led the nation in scoring. So props to the league for getting it right. Number
Right.
one, for no pun intended, Justin Wright. But props to the league for even recognizing guys like that put the work in,
Right.
no matter what conference they're in. He's in CIAA, whatever.
right.
I mean,
whatever it is, whatever
yeah,
league,
the
whatever
Patriot
league,
League or whatever
Yeah.
the fuck. And it's so refreshing to know that guys like that can get a chance. He has a shot, a glimmer, that 1% that we talk about. He has
He's got a shot.
And props to Justin Wright and Moses Brown also.
Oh, okay.
He undrafted, but signed to the Houston Rockets.
Okay, nice.
So him and I think Shamari Pines also signed.
Shamari Pons signed, yes.
Signed to the Houston Rockets as well.
Yes.
So
I'm surprised Shamari Pons came out.
I'm shocked as well. I don't think he should have.
Thought he could have used another year of seasoning on him.
Well, what I like about Justin is he went 4 years. He has a degree now.
Yeah.
He's a college graduate.
Yeah.
And gone to the pros. What a great story.
Yeah. No, props to him.
What a fantastic story.
Props to him.
And that
All
boy
the
can
best
jump
to him.
out the gym.
And hopefully, now the next transition is how well he does in the pros as a pro. And it's to say that he's going to have the same amount of success he had when he was in college.
No.
That's a very different thing to do. But if a guy can have a decent career, and still do well, but for some reason we'll look at that dude like he failed. He's only scored 8 points a game. That dude coming off the bench, man. What's the we tend to like look at people and once they get up, and then all of a sudden they struggle just like everybody else does because it's being an NBA player is hard. We forget that it's hard. It's easy to fucking watch and say, "How come this motherfucker can't do all that?" Yeah,
this is
you can do none of it.
I can do this. Change the channel. No, props, man. I mean, that's super dope. But yeah, Moses. The blogs were if I was this guy, I would shut all that stuff off and
you gotta stop listening.
Yeah, you gotta stop listening to the comments and just go in your zone, get in your bag, put the work in.
I watched the draft.
Yeah, I did too.
And what amazed me about this draft was how happy people were for other people.
Yeah.
How genuinely, or how I should say, how it appeared to be, because you never know. Everybody could be a phony, but how genuinely happy people seemed when they saw somebody else go.
Yeah.
And that was just a refreshing thing. Like everybody seemed to be supporting each other.
Yeah.
Even
the players too. Like most of them said, "Oh, that's my guy. He's they got a good one." A lot of the players that actually, and oddly enough, like my daughter knows a bunch of these guys, right? Because she hangs out in that world of the college
athlete.
Yeah, and there's a circle of these fuckers that gets a little annoying, from a dad side, And
who's this motherfucker?
Yeah, who's this fucking guy? She's watching
this
him
tall
on TV.
motherfucker coming over
Look
here?"
at Kobe. Oh, me and Kobe were at the. You saw her baking with ballers. You know, the second episode
Yes,
with Shaq's son.
Shaq's son.
Yeah.
Yes.
So there's this little network
Shaq.
that they have. Yeah. And I'm like, all right, it gets a little annoying, but I get it, you know.
Gotcha.
But the point I was trying to make is that all of them, through social media and thing, they claim to know each other, like they're friends on social media, and they're actually communicate with each other, like through socials.
Like through socials.
Yeah, without like some of them. Oh, that's my man. Yo, let me DM him now. Blah blah blah, and they talk back to each other without giving their phone numbers.
Right.
Which is weird. Which is a new thing.
Right?
So a lot of these guys that are happy for each other and know each other, or they've seen them once or twice, and it's weird. It's just a weird way, but I like that too. That's really cool.
It's gonna be nice.
Yeah,
It's gonna be nice.
although it seemed to me to be the fucking Sideshow Bob hair show with these guys. Every one of these fuckers had a hat sitting up on top
that you couldn't put on, and I don't understand I don't know how the like showing your bare ankles and slip-on shoes now is a thing. I just like I missed it.
Yeah.
Granted, I'm 50.
Yeah,
Be 51 this summer. A lot of that shit, like this dude with this fucking Spider-Man suit and
Gucci flip flops or Gucci
something like
Gucci
that. Yeah,
loafers.
and some dude was wearing like a, I don't know, like a Jedi looking
thing. He had Luke Skywalker's garb on. He sure did.
So
It was welcome to Wakanda type thing.
I was like, all right. I mean, I guess you gotta take that comes with it. Gives you an opportunity to like show out. So go ahead and show out. I wasn't a big fan of R.J. Barrett's pink cotton candy suit.
I liked it. I
did you?
Yeah, I
did.
I thought it was pretty classy.
I was like,
I thought it was pretty classy. I will say I was very impressed with the style of it, like the flair and having a little show out, like a little peacock moments.
Okay, all right.
I did enjoy that.
I wasn't, but still.
I just wasn't a fan of the fucking hairdos. Like everyone's got
the hair, yeah.
And then one guy had a chain of him with his hair on it, like. And I'm like, it's bad enough we see you with this big fucking tree sprout. You have a chain on with the tree sprout on it. I was like, when is this fad gonna be over? Because I won't be sad when this is gone.
A lot of dudes repping their families. A lot of dudes repping their fathers. A lot of dudes really, and even Mr. First Pick Zion.
Yeah.
Even him. I thought it was interesting that he said even up until that happened, he didn't think he was gonna get picked.
Yeah.
And I thought that was interesting.
Little
it was
humble
a little
pie?
humble, just like a little, and then, sort of like was enthusiastic, just was emotional about it. Like it wasn't a fake thing. It was like he was emotional about it. Like he didn't know. He was crying his ass off with his family and whatnot.
I guess it's not real till it happens, right? Like
it's almost like a myth until it happens.
Right.
Like you hear so much shit, you really don't know what to believe.
Yeah, I get all the time. It's like, yo, you're the best. You're gonna be the best. You're this. You do this. You got a podcast. You got this. You make shirts. Oh my god, you're amazing. And I'm like, not amazing to me.
Yeah,
it's not. I'm not gonna make $1 million yet. But if it happens, yay, great. You're right. It's beautiful that these guys are showing affection and love for the game.
Yeah,
because you really discount how much they work. How hard they work for it.
Yeah.
I could only hope that they've scholastically achieved, the part of that, like the smart, the school.
Yeah, that they're going to be able to manage the money that they're about to make.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean that's the worst thing that you hear it all the time. These stories don't go away.
Guys run through it.
What they said, the lady comes in the locker room and all right, here's the suit ladies here, and your first $40,000 is on suits, and she's like, no, I'm going to Mohan, I'm going to
Taylor,
I'm going to Caraco.
I would love to see at a draft. I would love to see
a Caraco suit guy.
Well, just like somebody, like if somebody showed up in like a T-shirt.
Yeah. John Stockton.
I kind of would like that.
Yeah.
I kind of, I understand this is a big event, and I understand blah, 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 blah. Yeah. But I understand if a dude said, most people are here in suits. Where's your suit? He said, I can't afford a suit.
I,
That would be great.
Yeah.
That would be honest.
Yeah, we'll be honest.
You know. So now this is me. This is who I am.
Yeah.
This
Because
is
that
who I am,
means
and
somebody
I'm-
sugar daddied you, and a booster helped you buy all this fancy
Right.
stuff, and help you get these, all these guys with Hermes shoes and Chanel and
Do you even know what that is?
no, I know, but I don't know.
Well,
if they know.
but you're right.
Yeah.
Do they know what that
Yeah.
is? And why do they know? And why does it matter?
Right.
Like for those 5 minutes that everybody looks at you,
Right.
does it matter if it's Chanel shoes or if you got them from Payless?
Yeah, there's the status thing with. I mean, unfortunately, we African Americans, or
We fall for that.
we fall for the okey doke every
we fall
time.
for the okey doke all the time.
Yeah, the old Kanye syndrome, and he made everybody like, Donna Couture and all these people are gods to him, like gods.
Yeah.
It's fashion people
Well,
playing with fucking fabrics.
We all wanna I don't know, for some reason something about showing out is a big thing for us. Like driving a car you can't really afford.
Yeah.
Is like what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
So to speak.
Yeah, I mean, all the peacock stuff, like the spread your feathers and or fronting, as we call it, right? Remember the fronting? It gets you it's so shallow now. It's so easily detectable. Like, hey, where's all that stuff you had on Instagram?
That's what I notice now. I mean, maybe it's because I'm older but you see it now, and you see how fucking phony it is. You see
really
how
fake,
you see how fake it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know. It's weird, and that's what I told you last time. I said that's why I chilled out on the postings and just I just can't do it. It's just a lot of waste of time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
to impress people who are themselves full of shit as well.
Yeah.
So,
I just just to be in that forum of the world of just getting liked.
Yeah.
I'm very much having disdain for that arena.
For likes, yeah.
Yeah, I just it's so corny. Sorry. Did you, speaking of Netflix, Black Mirror, have you ever seen any of them before? No. So they're back with season 3. Holy shit.
So I gotta get up on that.
Oh, man.
You've spoken about this many times.
Oh, man.
And I gotta get up on this.
There's one with Anthony Mackie.
Okay.
And the guy who played Black Manta, this black guy, he was in Us. He's been in a lot of movies. This kid,
okay,
new guy. He's like the new tall black guy.
Mm-hmm. The new tall.
Yeah. I'll spoil it.
Okay.
Because it's out. It's been out for a while. It goes into the idea of a game system, right?
Okay.
And they back in the days they were boys, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they would always play like a Mortal Kombat type of game. So they grow up, they get married, and it was like, yo, I still bust your ass in round one.
Right.
Oh, what? Get on. And he goes, yo. So he meets the guy for his birthday, and he goes, yo, I haven't seen you in a year or two, man. How you been? Yeah, he's living out in the suburbs now, and he's sitting at the edge of his bed, and he's like, is this my life? He's like very. Like, what am I doing? I'm going to work, come back, have a barbecue. He's in a zombie state.
Mm-hmm.
And his boy comes back and he says, hey, man, for old time's sakes, I got the new version of the game they played when they were kids. He was like, yo, I have a fighting Avengers of something. Striking Vipers.
Okay.
It's supposed to be like a game. And you hear the same sounds. How you get So he goes, oh, the new one, you have to have this new virtual thing. And he goes, I got you that too. So he said, come on, you love it. It's immersed, and you put the fucking thing on your temple, and you hit the button, and all of a sudden, you zombie out. Ooh. And you drop in the fucking video game. And you picking characters, and they were in this world, and they was like, wait a minute. And the guy's like, yo, wait. And he would always pick a girl, like this girl kicker, like a Chun-Li type of character. Mm-hmm. And he comes in, he picks like the Asian guy or whatever else. And they're fighting, and, and he was like, yo, so remember, he had a bad knee or something. He was like, yo, in here, man, you're the character. You could break shit. They were like, oh, shit, this is crazy. And they fighting and talking shit to each other like they normally do. This guy decides to kiss him. He's a girl and they're on top of him.
Okay.
and they have sex.
All right.
And it's like, and he's like, wait a minute, you're my friend, like a guy, you know. And he was like, that shit felt real, right? And he was like, yeah, but wait, you're a girl in here. And he was like, nah, take this shit off. Like, dude, we can't do this shit. And he's like texting him like, 9 o'clock. Can we play tonight? Yo, this shit is weird, bro. And I'm like, hold the fuck up. And the guy was like, Anthony Mackie's like, yo, we can't do this shit, man. So his wife is like, what's up, babe? You know, you're not yourself lately. You don't roll over. You don't touch me no more. But every night she goes to bed, he hits the playset, and these two start going to different worlds.
Wow.
And he's having an affair virtually.
A virtual affair.
With his friend, a guy. And he's like, damn, am I gay or am I, you know, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So, super weird, you know. Super weird.
That's interesting. That's interesting.
Super
well, that's
weird.
gonna be that's gonna be the future. You can go to a virtual whorehouse.
Yeah.
You can be able to go to a
Well,
virtual whorehouse, and
that's gonna probably solve, you know, your prostitution issue where it'll be all virtual.
All
It'll
virtual.
be VR, and you can still get your rocks off on, and no harm, no foul. It's all, you know, virtual. And
yeah. But you still have the same people that are always in the virtual room and won't go outside to meet anybody.
yes.
You still, I mean, they'll be the guy who's had an argument with his wife, and then she went away to visit her mother over the weekend, and he's gonna stay, and so he's gonna mess around in the virtual room for that weekend.
Yeah.
But then there'll be the dude that's always in the virtual room.
Right.
It's got the greasy Vaseline face and fucking cases of tissues lying all over.
Oh gosh, horrible. Muy horrible.
Oh man.
Oh man. Yeah, man. So lots of cool stuff. Summer's here.
Summer's
right?
here.
Summer's here.
Summer's here.
It's now Cancer season. We've moved in the zodiac symbol one down in.
What is it? Cancer.
We're Cancer now. Yeah. So it's Gemini, Cancer, Leo.
Okay. Cancer. Late July. Late June, July.
Yeah, from 21st.
Late July. Okay. All right.
21st, and then it'd be your season.
Cancer. Cancer.
Which it doesn't sound well when people say it's Cancer season. You know.
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Damn it!
I don't want this.
No.
No.
What kind?
What kind of fucking cancer?
Ball cancer.
Ooh, that's not fun.
No, it's not fun at all. So you're gonna be working from home all week?
I'm working from home all week and take off Bon Voyage on Monday. So, so I'll still be around for next Sunday. We do last show.
Okay.
And I'll still be around for next one. It won't affect anything. It's Monday through Friday.
But you're gonna have a hell of a time on the cruise.
I'm gonna have a fucking fantastic time.
You gotta let me know how that drink package, if you can do it. If you can make money off the drink package. I mean, I know you can.
Make money. I'm gonna. Well, here's also the thing. What happens? The handoffs, right? Babe, go get me a fucking Miami Vice. You know,
What?
a drink.
Oh.
Slushies and stuff. You know. So I'll go get one, grab it from the bartender, sip it, and walk over and give it to her.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So I'll get my money's worth.
Handoffs. Okay.
The handoffs, which they tell you, if we catch you handing off, fuck yourself, man.
Yeah, you can't tell me what to do with my drink. I just bought it.
Right. But what they do try to make you do is buy drink packages. If you have two people in your room, that both of you have to get it.
Well, that's dumb.
That's stupid.
Why would you? That makes no sense to do that.
Right. So I'm telling them, like, guys, you can't make us buy a drink package. She was like, well, we don't want you handing off and double exposing the liquor, and
Yeah, but
you
you
want
can't
us to drink you out of the bottle. They don't have an unlimited.
Don't have an unlimited package.
Yeah.
Don't tell me what to do with a
Right.
drink I just bought. This,
Right. So I can't share this.
really? Just right, exactly.
I get it. I can't go buy a round. I can't come up there and go, give me
right,
five
exactly.
of these.
Give me 8. One of the
Right.
right.
That doesn't work. So it's one. And even the guy said, he said, yo, it's all CPAS card anyway, so it's per.
Right.
So every 15 minutes, it resets. But if you come back every 5 minutes, every minute, it's not going to take the charge. That I get. That I understand. But it should be fun.
You should have a great time.
Coco Cay, Bahamas, Coco Cay, maybe,
Let me know how it is. I think I got one cruise left in me.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't know if I want to cruise anymore.
Well, to me, I think the only reason why we're even doing this one, because it's friends.
Yeah, you people are going
20-something
with you,
of us or whatever, so we're going to have a good time.
Right.
And, the guys can do this, the girls can do that.
Right, exactly.
Then we could do some things together. And it's like, I tell my wife all the time, I was like, stop trying to be the cruise director. try to get everybody. Today we're gonna go to this and do. Like, no, let everybody do
No,
the fuck.
let everybody do what they want
We
to
got
do.
one night where we said we're all gonna have dinner together, which
Mhm.
is our friend's anniversary.
Mhm.
So that's the one night, the Monday night. We all white, go to dinner, done.
Right.
Any other night,
Every other night we're on our own.
just don't jump off.
Just let us know you made it.
Yeah, just don't leave the boat.
Just let us know you made
Yeah,
it.
man. So that's what I got going on, man. That's it. I'm working from home. I gotta go in the city a couple of times. Actually, I gotta be in the city about 3 times this week. So
Okay.
I'll be around. I missed a big cigar party. And I don't smoke cigars, but it was a networking event. But
Mhm.
I just couldn't do it. It's like I'm not coming into Manhattan. Like, if I
Just
don't
to
have
do
to.
this.
Nah. You guys have fun. Give out my business cards. All right, so I think we're gonna get out of here.
Let's get out of here.
Let's get out. Two Bros Podcast, episode 66, signing off. Right, party people? Remember, have a
See ya,
blessed
see
day, but more
ya.
important, be a blessing to someone else.
Well, fuck them.
Peace.
Hope you had a good time.
See ya.
Glad that we could say good
Goodbye.
morning
To
to
ya.
ya. Hope we get to see you again.
Woo-hoo. Wow, I still remember that.